Hi, hello, vanakkam, and welcome back to yet another episode on your and our favorite Little Slaw YouTube channel. So it's been a long time that we have visited the Azure DevOps playlist. So this is, I think, this is a right time for us to jump into the Azure DevOps because there recently I have heard that there were a lot of interview questions where people are asked their expertise on whether they have worked on Azure DevOps in terms of the JMeter integration. And yes, so they were asking several questions like how to create a pipeline, how to add the stages of the JMeter testing into it. So there are several videos of it in our channel, and there was a recent training that has been taken to our subscribers. And if you're interested to watch it, please do let me know. I'll share you the entire video list, and it has Azure DevOps, GitHub, and GitLab training, GitHub integrations, which is completely working. And this has been tried by several subscribers from our team, and they worked based on their different challenges. So we have fixed everything, and it worked fine. So today in this video, what we're going to see is, say for example, here I'm in my Azure DevOps, and we have several sections in Azure DevOps. As we all know, we do have repos where we can store the files, and in the commits section we can see what are the commits that we have did, and in the pushes we can see what are the pushes that we have did, and same way what are the branches that we have for the scripting and everything. So after all these, for doing our testing, for running our test, we do need to have, we need to create the releases, right? So, in case if you could not see the releases in your pipeline, say for example, if you are creating it for the first time, or if you're in a team where you have got your Azure DevOps access, but if you could not see your releases pipeline, if you cannot create, say for example, here, if I go on here, it tells me that creating or importing the release pipeline is disabled, and I have to contact my project or organization administrator for details. So in that case, what are you going to do? How are we going to fix this issue? Yes, so let me tell you how to fix it. And before we move on to this video, this is me, Vasant Shanmugam. I welcome you all to our Little Slaw YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel because you have got lots and lots of informative and interesting videos in our YouTube channel. Take for example, it can be JMeter, Neoload, Load Runner, DevOps related, SRE related, Kubernetes, Docker, GitHub, Git, everything is there. So please do subscribe to our channel for more interesting informative videos. And coming back to our original content. So here, what are we going to do? How are we going to fix this? So I'm coming to my pipelines and I'm in the releases section and I could not see it. So how can I fix it? So go back to the on the top of the screen, you get to see this Azure DevOps icon. Click on it, and here you can see the organization settings. Click on that, and in here you get to see several options. Say for example, starting from general to security to boards, and in pipelines you can see there is a settings section. So click on the settings section, and once you click on it, you get to see the general option. And here, usually by default, this particular option that is disable the creation of classic build pipeline. So no classic build pipelines will be created or imported, and existing ones will continue to work. So that's the reason you can see there are some pipelines which I have created already were working. So to enable this, how to do it? So I have to enable this. I have to change it to on. And yeah, again, make sure you switch on everything. And if you do not have control on it, and if your organization has disabled it, you can request them to enable this. So by doing this, you can actually get to create the classic pipelines, and also you get the option to do the stage chooser. Whereas if this is enabled, users will not be will not be able to select stages to skip from the queue pipeline panel. So there are like several other options in here. We will see one by one in our later stages. But for now, the challenge that we faced is you cannot create new pipelines. And if you have some existing pipelines, yes, you can use it. So now after enabling this, now let's go back to the Azure DevOps. Let me open my first project here. Going to the pipelines and in the releases. So now, oh, sorry, let me just refresh this. Okay, let me just go back again. Organization settings, settings again, and disable creation of, let me just disable this one, and coming back here, pipelines releases. Yep. So now I can create. So what did I do is I have disabled this part, which is I have disabled the disabling the creation of classic release pipeline. So if I disable it, which means I'm enabling the creation of classic release pipeline. So in case if I want to enable the creation of classic build pipelines, yes, I can do. So now I have disabled it. So let's see what is that. So if I go to my bootcamp here, and yep, so now I can create the release pipelines, right? So same thing, there is another thing called which is the build pipelines. Yep, so here, yeah, now we can create new pipelines. So that is what the classic, I mean the original build pipelines does. So this is how you can enable the release pipelines in your project. So with that, I come to an end of this video. We'll see more interesting informative videos in our upcoming videos, upcoming playlist. So until I see you all in the next video, it's bye bye from Vasan Shanmugam and your favorite Little Sla YouTube channel. Take care and bye bye.